Hello and welcome to Flippin' Live, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview live stream. And today we're flipping through the brand new. Well, hold on, wait a second. We're flipping through the latest issue of Mad Magazine. But before we do that, remember, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. That's the #1 way to support this channel. And I can't make this channel grow without you. So I really need your help. You have to, you must. It's the only way to do it. We're trying to get 800 subscribers by December 25th, and we're 5 away, which is actually one more than a few days ago. I lost a subscriber, so now we got to pick up the slack. Anyway, if you want to support me in another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. Check that out. That's really all I have to say. Except for this, these are the people who support me on Patreon now: Jacqueline Goslin, Reflection of Perfection, Frank Snyder, Misimo, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Meadsbury, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support. I hope I can keep on earning it. I am trying to stream to Instagram, but I think that I've failed at that. I don't know. It's just the preview isn't working and I can't hit go live. So that was going to be something exciting, and now it's not. I don't even know why I even brought it up. Hey, without further ado, though, please welcome to the live stream my good friend. The other day he sent me a text and he said, BFF question mark? And I said, yes. So here he is, my new BFF, Kyle Bridgett.
Hello.
Hello, Kyle. Welcome. What were you reading?
What? I don't know. It was Mad or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny. Usually you choose to read something comedic.
Look, I couldn't even get the goddamn issue, so I'm going very low effort today.
That's all right.
You know
I
what?
have it.
I went out and I went to the comic store and I put Mad on my file so that I could have it for this show. And so now I'm going to have to buy it, even though I'll already have done the episode, because otherwise I'll be being a dick.
You really should just get a subscription.
I don't know. I don't know. I've never had a subscription for myself. It seems weird to start now.
No time like the present. There's no better time to have a subscription to Mad than when they've stopped
In the
publishing
worst
new
era
material. We got a lot of people watching. We have 7 people watching. Surely they've all given the thumbs up. Let's say hi. Look at Ollie's here. What me worry? You remember Ollie from last week?
Do I?
He called in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll be honest. I'm often editing our podcast when you're doing your show. And so sometimes I'll get confused and I'll be like, wait, which track am I listening to? And it'll be your stream. But yeah, I did tune in for some of that. I tend to be listening in and out.
Yeah, Ollie was great. We have Harvey saying hi, Ollie. He claims to be sick too.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's look at another one. Sticks. Wow, me
God.
too. Sore throat right now.
You know what makes me
make it
all this whining.
Well, it's certainly going to make me seem like a bandwagon jumper when I announce that I too am sick.
Well, I also am sick a little bit, but I think I'm on the mend.
Yeah, well, I hope that you are. I feel like shit. I feel like my brain's moving at half speed. But unlike the last time I was sick, I'm not coughing. So that's pretty good.
I mean, that just shows you're not a man of integrity.
What?
Because he's not being honest. He's pretending. He's pretending that it's going to be good when you don't know.
I know, but that's like you're making it seem like that's the only honesty is the only measure of integrity. He has the integrity of like supporting his friends, no matter
have
what.
A lot of money, you know.
Yeah. So who else is here? Oh, Clown Nookie. Hey, what up, dude?
Hello.
You got sick. I don't know. I
He's got a
laughed.
sick magazine, that's for sure.
Oh shit! I meant to watch this. I didn't. I did a makeup video this week talking about how Joe Camel got the finger from Mad and TV Funhouse. Listen, Ollie, I apologize for not watching this. He DM'd me. Um, I'm very excited because you know how I feel about Joe Camel.
I was a little thrown off by the word makeup. I was like, this sounds like the strangest makeup tutorial I've ever heard of. I didn't know makeup tutorials were about other things.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a cartoon Joe Camel face paint. Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. What is this? Not good. We're what? Hold on. I meant to click on this one. Where do you buy the new issues of Mad? You had to buy them at comic book stores. So if there's a comic book store near you, I would go there. They should have one. And if they don't have one, they can order one for you. Otherwise, you have to get a subscription. Those are the only ways.
I imagine like a really big bookstore. Like you guys have like Barnes and Noble or whatever.
Yeah.
That probably has them, I would imagine.
Oh, look
When's
at this.
the
You're
next
getting the big
canonically
questions.
crumb? I am working on one, but it's a big one. It's going to probably be long. It's about angel food mixed spade, so it's kind of a little slow going. You know, I mean, it's the same answer anytime you ask me, which is I make canonically crumb as weekly as possible.
Yeah, you I feel like you have to tread lightly with that one though.
It is, yeah. It is. I'm trying to be very sensitive and like look at like the history of it and show a lot of interesting examples and hopefully not get myself in trouble. But
Yeah.
oh,
But
really?
you know
Okay.
what? Yeah. There you go. There you have your answer. Do they still print subscriptions? Wait, do they still do print on subscriptions? Do they send them in the mail?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think I understood the question. But yeah. Dude, I think Ollie uses voice to text. As a black dude, I support you doing angel food mixed spade, and you have my racial permission.
That's what I keep telling people, but I mean they don't always agree.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
No, you know, sometimes it's people have different sort of opinions of it. It's interesting. It's not always like, I think a lot of people get upset at a character like that because they think it's going to hurt the feelings of like black people, and then it doesn't always, like sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, and you're kind of like generalizing if you assume that it's offensive to everybody. I don't know.
Hey, just talk for a second. I'm going to try to fix something.
Well, you'll like this, Patrick. So guess what my kid asked for Christmas? You don't have to answer. I'll just keep talking. Assume that you would have said what. And
what?
That is he asked for a binder to put his Garbage Pail Kid cards in.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. He's like 4. I never had a binder to put my cards in. I did have a sticker book at one point that had like plasticized pages, and that was kind of cool, but I don't think I had it for long. I think anything I owned, my mom was just throwing out while I was at school. I mean, I wasn't want for things because I was accumulating more garbage, but...
All right. I just had 2 of you talking in my ear at the same time.
You lucky bastard.
That's usually a pleasure reserved only for your wife. But
that's what it's like when on Sundays when I'm here editing. It's like I've got 2 of you in my ear.
It's really hard to do anything else. So you're going to get him a binder?
Yeah, I got him a binder, and I hope he's not listening. Yeah, I got him a binder, and like the sheets, they're like 9 cards to a sheet. And then I went on eBay, and I bought some Garbage Pail Kids in the packs. Like,
dude,
put in his stocking stuff. And then I also bought just random kinds of cards. So here, you'll like this.
Yeah, I want to see this.
I got a few more coming, but I got some Ghostbusters ones.
Oh, dude.
Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
Batman.
Dude.
And this was just in the lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick.
So I got some other cool ones coming, and just things that he kind of knows. Like, he wouldn't know the old versions of them, but they're fun to open up. He likes looking at cards and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
There's a card store kind of near my house, and I had they have a bunch of like old packs like that, like the Batman ones. They didn't have Ghostbusters, but Batman, Ninja Turtles, then also a bunch of Frank Frazetta ones.
Oh, that's cool.
He had like a trading card series, so I bought a bunch of those. And yeah.
Hey, you bought like a whole box of like Mad trading cards, right?
Yeah, a couple.
If you have any doubles or triples you don't need, send me
dude,
some.
I have so many. Yes.
They don't have to be like in the pack. You can just send me some loose ones for him, because he loves Alfred Newman.
I have like a stack that tall of them.
Maybe not that many.
I'm going to send them. I got to figure out where they are, but yeah, I'll absolutely send you some.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I got
it's
all
fun
the
to do cards.
Yeah. They're so much fun. And I have little binders of them because I have like an entire set. I just don't have there's too many. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, he loves Alfred E. Newman.
Jesus cards. What?
Well, a lot of these are from OPG, which I like seeing the logo, because that was like,
what's OPG?
It's like just a different card company.
OPG, Peachy. Oh, Peachy.
I don't know. Maybe they were like a Canadian distributor of the cards. I don't know. But
yeah.
No Muhammad cards.
What the hell is this chat talking about?
Now, would that be like there would be like you just wouldn't have Muhammad cards, or is it like a series of no Muhammad cards where he's not depicted on any of the cards?
Yeah,
so
like
okay
it could be
for,
anything.
Like, people who would be offended.
Yeah. You could have like, I don't know, like this marker as a card. You could have like a cheeseburger.
Yeah, or like a picture of a wall.
But you'll never get a Muhammad card. No Muhammad cards.
No. And then you could do a special series where there's like very rare like chrome Muhammad cards in there.
They'd be called
like holographic ones.
Yeah. But they're like Muhammad's that are like okay to print photos of, like Muhammad Ali.
Well, he's not there, so it's like the hologram card, but when you turn it, you just don't see anything.
It's like a headdress and a robe, but no face, no visage.
I was thinking maybe just the name at the bottom.
Yeah. All right. I like it.
There you go.
All right. Should we get into this issue? We got here. Look at. I'm gonna bring.
Well, I don't have this issue. What I have is I have loaded it up at Cracked Cover Site, and I'm going to attempt to locate the articles on other sites.
Oh, beautiful. That's pretty good. Oh, and by the way, I am live on Instagram. I figured that out. I fixed it. That's why I had two people in my ear. But there's 0 people watching.
Okay. Well, that's kind of fun. We can only go up from there, So, are we diving into this?
Yeah, let's go into this. Tell me.
These motherfuckers, who the hell do they think they are to put Alfred Newman at like a 3/4 or an almost 3/4 view? Like, is it not enough that they've taken new material from us? They also have to print these apocryphal Newmans. It's spitting in the face of every idiot who's ever done anything stupid, basically. So I don't know.
Okay, will you kind of give a little background on your ire that's been raised?
I'm actually not that mad, but
yeah.
Okay, so Alfred E. Newman, for the most part, is only depicted looking straight at the viewer, like you can see in your stickers surrounding the cover here, or directly from behind. And there are some outliers. Bob Jones is an especially frequent culprit of a non-front view or back view Alfred. But that was actually like the policy. And I've heard people say, oh, there wasn't a policy or whatever about doing that. But you can find certainly like multiple references to like Feldstein saying like, oh, well, we have to draw them from only the front or the back. And also, when I worked and did comics in Mad, I drew Alfred E. Newman, and they made me trace him off of the Norman Mingo one. And they like gave me the spiel about like what I was allowed to do in depicting them, and that like they don't like it to be off model, and that he has to be looking forward, and it's like a whole thing. So it's like I had to do that. So why shouldn't everybody have to do it?
Well, who did this cover? Mark Fredrickson?
Know.
Probably not. It doesn't look like. Here, let me go to Cracked Cover Site.
I can tell you. I got it up here, right? Yeah, it is Scott Anderson.
All right. Who's that?
He actually did he did the one with the soup from recently.
Oh yeah. Chicken Fat Can. Oh, he also did the Pedo Files in the Mad 20 back in 2020.
But those don't have
art.
Yeah, those don't have Alfred E. Newman.
Yeah.
So these are his covers. So this is his second cover, and they're letting him just spit in the face of tradition, you know?
Yeah, no, I think that you're right to be outraged. I think that Susie owes you an apology. I agree with you about that. This has to be rectified. So let's send this back to print.
Well, I'm hoping there's a correction. They hope they print a correction where they're like, he should have looked like this. Sorry. Just have a picture of his face. I'd be satisfied with that.
A little thing like, please paste this. It's the back of his head. Paste
you can cut this out and glue it into this space. That would be an easy article to do too. So there you go. Susie, you still got my email.
Yeah. Well, I'd like that.
If you want to make it up to me, hire me to make that article. We could nail it in one page.
That seems like it would be a very Mad type of thing to do. Right? Like, here's something we messed up, cut out and paste it onto your issue.
Yeah. And I mean, I have seen some other examples where it's off, but the whole idea is that, see, like if you look at that picture in the background there, that's actually like, open up the cover, you see it in behind, there's Alfred right there. He was actually marked as idiot underneath. I think that's the first appearance on a Mad cover.
Yeah. Oh, I have this from a Mad cover.
And it's like, that face is iconic. Like it's like a meme or something. And when you turn it just doesn't work.
Yeah. It's absolutely a meme, right? Like, aside from also being a trademark.
So why is his face on the inside here? Is it like the like an anniversary of Alfred or something?
No. I don't know why. Artist Richard Williams. It is like a really beautiful enlargement. Like, they scanned it from it's like high level, right?
Yeah, it looks good from here. I mean, I can't look at the actual thing because I don't have it.
Oh, Christ.
But that's not because I didn't try to get it. It's because it's not out in Canada yet, apparently.
All right, the vintage Mad pieces reprinted in this issue were produced. Oh wait, no, that's the disclaimer. That's a regular disclaimer. Okay, well, what do? We look for the fake thing within here, and here we have.
Is it listed on Mad cover site?
Oh, that's a good question. I will investigate.
I'm on Mad cover site right now.
Well, this is called it's between trademark graffiti and something else. Burger King funnies. This is advice on how to become a great Velcro vendor. Stick with it and don't get ripped off.
She's so charming with her little like quips that it's like hard to stay mad at her.
Well, listen, here, I'll help you. Look at that.
Oh, I'm so mad again. Get that out of here.
But this is the actual size. I guess that's why too.
Oh.
No, this is enlarged because it had to fit on the actual cover.
No, but it's the one with where the teeth is the UPC symbol.
Yeah. Anyway, that's cool. And a mad fold-in by Johnny Samson. Oh, do you know what this is missing?
What?
And I'm sure other people noticed it, but I have not. Alfred's a quote from Alfred.
Have they been having it in the reprints?
No, they haven't. I'm assuming they haven't. I'm just saying I'm noticing it right now in this moment. They don't have it.
Are the quotes from Alfred? I mean, you're the mad contents page guy. Like, you're really into the contents page.
Well,
I mean, I barely glanced at it for like most of, like, it's functional to me. It is a nice cover page or contents page, but do they always have a quote from Alfred?
Yeah, that was
like
something
some years they do.
No, they have it. I think that was like a tradition going forever.
I'll just pick one at random.
Okay. Here, look at this. A mad look at advertising. You can't even see any of this stuff.
Well, I have the site up here, so I'm hoping I can figure out what issue that's in. Mad number 243. And
what the hell are you talking about?
423.
What issue? What issue was what in?
A mad look at advertising was in Mad 423.
Oh.
So I'm hoping I can look it up here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, here it is.
Oh, jeez.
Lots of Alfreds on that cover.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a classic Mad cover. Yeah. Here, look, I can...
Okay, so they do have the quote here, and they have a picture of his face.
This is the cover that he's talking about. With some Alfred E. Newmans of every skin color. From yellow and blue to black and brown. And I was saying the smiley face one was yellow, not this Asian one up here, just in case people tried to deliberately misconstrue what I was saying.
That issue starts like when you open the page, ad for gummy bears.
Oh. What?
What?
Oh, in 2002, yeah, that tracks.
So weird. So weird when they have those ads.
Yeah, that really that was the dark ages. Oh, the original cover cut off that part of the ear too. Yeah, here we have a mad look at advertising, and it is funny that they were advertising in that issue. That was what you were pointing out, right? That irony.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I just picked up on it.
But this wasn't their first. This was when they first started advertising, was it?
Pretty sure that was around then.
It's not the first issue that has advertising, though.
Oh, is it the first one? No.
Oh.
But it was around that time when they were started advertising.
Yeah. It was around that time when I stopped reading for a decade.
Yeah.
Oh, Sergio.
Well, that's too bad. Oh, Sergio, look at this wok. He says, oh, look I see a wok for sale. I'm going to order this. He receives the wok, and he already owns the wok. You know, so I think I've talked about this. My dad was in advertising, and like part of the advertising he did was infomercials. And I remember talking to him about it and being like, seeing something online or not online, on the TV late at night, and I was like, Dad, there's no possible way that they sell these. And he was like, Patty, there's no possible way that they would pay to have it on air if they weren't making money off of this. Like, it's on TV because it sells. And they sell more of them than you would ever imagine.
I mean, I think it's both, right? Because they probably had to pay the first time they were on there.
Yeah.
I don't think infomercials are like pro bono.
Oh, no. But I mean, it's like if you continue to see it,
oh yeah,
it's making them money.
Yeah, those sham wows, they sold.
Dude, that guy made a mint. And then he like attacked a hooker or something. Do you remember that?
Dude, I knew he was somewhat controversial.
I'm so glad cancel culture is done. Sham Wow guy can finally come back.
He can come back.
Yeah. I don't know why. I think this one's funny. The one with like the little people. Oh, Sergio. He is. What a card.
That's a really surreal one. Like that's unusually surreal for a
Yeah. They're like dwarfs.
But he's like the owner of the company. It's like, so of course they're small.
Oh, I didn't even put that together. It's Percyflam Manufacturing. And then he's wearing a shirt that says his name, Percyflam.
Which is also just kind of funny too. Like even the concept of the character of like, yeah, I'm Percyflam. I'm like a regular person, but like, 3/4 of the size. But you know who I am because my shirt says so. And no one dares to tell me that my inflatable pool toys are too small.
Oh, that's great. It's nice to end with the anti-smoking one.
Yeah. That's funny.
It took me a minute too, Percyflam. Wait, is that a joke too? Is that like a pun? Percyflam. Perceive them. Oh, it's how you perceive them.
I don't think so.
Whatever. How about this? An old Al Jaffee one?
This is Wrigleys Spearmint Gum.
Yeah. It's one of those where you have to remember the ad, and I don't remember this ad. So
I assume the ad is just they're walking around with big things of gum.
Yeah, big ass gum everywhere.
Yeah, let's see the top panel again. See, the thing is, at least you can understand that was the commercial.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that at all. When's that from? Let's see here. 1974. The Exorcist barf bag cover.
Ooh. Here, look, I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to go to 1974 Wrigley's commercial. Oh, dude. They do. It's some big ass gum. Hold on. Look at this.
Well, we can't see that.
Well, hold on. Whoops.
What is this? Some kind of Andy Warhol fake art thing?
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, and you used to be able to get it out of a machine. The Great Bigly Taste. That's what they called it. Wrigley Gum, the Great Bigly Taste. Wherever you go, whatever you do. Now I know how this goes. Well, context. Boy, that's exciting. It's exciting to be able to understand.
This is one that you could enjoy, I think, even if you didn't know the commercial.
Yeah.
Because it's an Al Jaffee drawing, and it's just so nice to look at.
It is. You get fun stuff like the tire getting stuck and getting ripped off of the axle.
I like the blind guy stepping in it.
Or the dude just like tossing a giant wad out of his window
onto like the woman who's like, no.
Yeah, that's fun. I like it. I'm all about Wrigleys Gum now. I'm gonna go buy some.
Thanks, Al Jaffee.
I was on the fence about Wrigleys Gum, but now I'm not. Know what I'm gonna do? I was on the fence about something else. I'm gonna move us over here. Because this is better like this. Are you ready?
Sure.
Boom. What do you think of that?
The ad or the arrangement? Yeah, I like that. That's better. Good. More balanced, I think.
Wait, am I frozen? What the H? Oh, I did. I'm frozen.
All right, here I got this one up. From Mad number 218. Hello.
Well, hold on. I fucked it, dude. Jesus Christ.
You fucked
What just happened? I fucked it. God.
What's even happening here, man?
Why am I even like messing with this bullshit? Like, god damn. Like, I don't need to be doing all this. Ugh. Okay. There.
You know what you need? You need like a technical difficulties thing. You can play Tijuana Taxi or something.
Yeah. That would be cool. There we go. Look at there you are with your sombrero. All right. Pat is speaking with his mouth closed. What?
That's called ventriloquism.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
I'm actually making him talk.
What the hell is he doing? Oh, they're having their own conversation. Advertising makes you wonder. Look at some Jack Davis shit.
Nether Beauty. That is the thing about these reprint Mads.
Yeah.
Let's say you don't collect Mad. You don't have a bunch of Mads around. You grew up with Mad. You like Mad. Picking one of these up is going to satisfy to some degree because it's like all the greats are going to be in it,
I mean, I agree with you. Yeah, there is that. But it's like it would be cool in an ideal world. Like they obviously stopped doing the super specials a while ago. But it would have been cool to do super specials like this, like an advertising super special. And have it chock full of stuff. But then also have like the regular stuff going on with the regular issues with new material. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, obviously. In fact, it would be even better if they were doing regular issues with new material and then they were also doing it like twice a month.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that would be even better.
Why would that be better?
Because there'd be like 4 times as much new material coming out. And it'd create a lot of work for a lot of cartoonists.
Well, okay, I guess. But that's a really selfish... you're a cartoonist. So you're just being selfish, I think.
Well, I like to look at cartoons too, so yeah.
But I mean, that would be... that's impossible, right? That's like... asking a bit much.
It never would happen. No. But I mean, it would be nice if they came back even like... It would be nice if what they did is... You know how they're releasing these like Mad Trash or Mad... There's like one movies or something. The ones that are actually on newsstands. It would be nice if those were the new issues and they were just printing like 3 times a year or something with new material.
No, I think those Mad Trash ones are the issues. They just double them up.
Oh, so they're like
quarterly, and you just
okay,
get
so it's
2
almost like a
issues.
trade paperback or something.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
think they are. I haven't picked any up because I don't go to the bookstore. So,
I see
I've
them at the
never had
grocery
the
store.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
Well, I grocery shop at a department store, so, I don't see them.
Ah.
Yeah. We have
They don't have
Target
a
here.
magazine rack?
No, everything on the magazine rack is like, rags, celebrity rags, or like, those
Oh.
Time things where it's like about Godzilla or Elvis or, you know, Stalin or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
They're all the same thing.
Yeah, all of them. How about this one though? Advertising makes you wonder why a politician would spend $10,000 on a full-page newspaper announcement to tell you that he's a poor man in need of your contribution. I don't know. Well, because he's a liar, that's why. And he's trying to bamboozle you.
I guess, but I mean, usually politicians don't pay for their own campaign.
Well, no, it's like sometimes they pay for it. Well, they don't pay for it. Yeah, you're right. Contributions pay for it.
Yeah. And I think like I mean, America's campaign finance laws are like the Wild West or something compared to most civilized countries. But like, uh, I don't think like in Canada, I don't think you could just finance your own campaign because there's campaign finance limits, like donation limits.
Yeah.
So
No, I
you're
think
only
so.
allowed to
Yeah.
put so much into your own campaign.
I think people become politicians and run for certain public offices because they can become millionaires off of it.
Yeah, but you become millionaires through corruption.
Yes. But I think part of the corruption is raising the money. Like, I think they can keep some of that money for themselves if they don't win.
I mean, if it's like a super PAC, yeah, because there's like you can spend it on yourself in weird ways. But
Yeah.
really, we should pay politicians a lot, like more money, but then hold them to like much more rigorous account. Because a
Yeah.
big problem with politics is like the type of people that you might want to go into industries where they can just get paid more. You know? And so
Yeah.
the people who go into it aren't in it for the like the paycheck. They're in it for the perks.
Yeah. Dude, I should become a politician.
Yeah, you'd make a good politician.
I
What
think
with
I
the
can make
past
some.
that you got.
Yeah, I think I can make some sick laws. I'd loosen the borders.
All right, give us a law.
Dude.
Give us a law. I'm
I'd
gonna bite. Give us a law right now. Come on.
I'd
Give us a
loosen
law.
border restrictions between the U.S. and Canada.
That's a boring law. I want like no pants on goats on a Sunday or something.
Oh, okay. Okay. If I had to make a law, I would make a law that's like, shit. I don't know. Like, I'd make a law about like seatbelts. Like, you don't have to wear a seatbelt if you don't want to.
That's not really a law. The law is that you have to wear a seatbelt. So it's like you'd be like, so your law would be just to like decriminalize seatbelt.
Yeah, seatbelts. I want to decriminalize seatbelts. Yeah. That's fun, isn't it?
I guess. I mean, I wanted something more original.
Oh,
these are all just like typical, like bureaucratic nonsense.
Decriminalizing seatbelts is too typical.
No, I'm not saying it's too difficult. I think you could probably get it done.
No, typical, I said.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh, wow. Lauren Boebert once took me to see Beetlejuice. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Well, I'm addressing the most important ones. Canada-America relations and seatbelt laws. All right, I do like this one. Advertising makes you wonder why a company that doesn't own a blimp should necessarily make better or worse tires than a company that does own a blimp. They're, of course, talking about the world-famous Michelin blimp. Oh, damn, this is like a long one.
Why a company that doesn't own a blimp should necessarily make better or worse tires than a company that does own a blimp.
Yeah.
Well, is that what they're trying to do? Is that like the point, like of the ad? Like, look, we own a blimp, so we must make the best tires.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think they had to write like 24 of these jokes, and they were like, what are some weird things about advertising? Well, like, why would you invest in a fucking blimp?
I mean, I guess I'm having trouble with these ones because like most of what they're saying, it's like you can see exactly why they would advertise the way that they do. You know, it's like, why do they have a blimp? Because it's a big spectacle in the sky that you can put your brand name on and associate it with people. Plus, it's rubber, so it's like there's like a subconscious element to it as well.
Yeah. Is the Michelin blimp made of rubber?
Well, it doesn't matter if it's made of rubber or not. It evokes like an idea of like a balloon or like rubber, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Okay.
symbol of that, I think.
It's about sending a message, which is
Exactly.
we make good tires. Which brings us back to this: why a company that doesn't own a blimp should necessarily make better or worse tires than a company that does own a blimp.
Well, I mean, if they came out and said, look, obviously we make the best tires. We have a blimp.
Yeah.
But they're not doing that. They're just like they're
I gotta
showing the
look up
blimp
this
so you think of the
commercial.
tires. They're not making any kind of claim that their tires are any good.
I don't know. Hold on. People are giving me feedback. Hold on. It says Goodyear blimp. Michelin has
Oh
a
yeah.
man, not a blimp,
Yeah.
made of rubber.
Shame on you. The Michelin Man is like one of the coolest logos of them all.
Yeah, have you seen the early Michelin Men?
It's upsetting, yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Should we pull it up?
All right.
All right, hold on. Michelin Man. Wait, early.
I feel like the era of these like giant mascots is kind of over.
Yeah, and it is a bummer. Hold on. Open image in a new tab. All right, hold on. Here's one of them.
Wait a second. Is that the Michelin Tire Man?
Yeah, that's him. And his wife. Look at her. That's it. That's the Michelin Man.
They got lots of costume.
Yeah.
I was thinking of it more as a cartoon.
Look at here's some other ones of it. Open. See?
See,
like they had little outfits.
Tire suit.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking more of like the artwork for it.
Oh, some of the artwork is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like this guy. How about him?
Yeah, that's cool. You can imagine that guy chasing you down like a long, like infinite hallway. You
know? Oh man, have you ever? Well, that's how the Michelin star got its start. Is Michelin tires. It's the same company.
Like a travel thing.
Yeah, it's like a travel brochure type deal. I would eliminate all tariffs on Poutine imports.
Who would
I heard
import Poutine? It has a shelf life of like 8 minutes.
Can you get canned Poutine?
I mean, you can get anything in a can, but
yeah,
it'd be like a novelty, you know. The thing about Poutine is it's French fries, gravy, and cheese curds. So there's like a perfect window to eat that, and anything outside of that is slop.
Is it like some type of is it like a gravy?
Yeah, it's like fries with gravy, and then there's like cheese curds, like the bald cheese curds.
Yeah, like biscuits and gravy, like sausage gravy, or is it like?
I think usually it's like it's usually like a powder based like chicken gravy or sandwich gravy or whatever.
Okay.
It's like a light brown gravy usually. The
All
kind of
right.
gravy,
Not
like
a
if you ordered fries with gravy. Have you ever ordered fries with gravy?
No, we don't have
Maybe that's
that.
a Canadian thing.
Yeah, I
Fries with
think
a
it
side of
is.
gravy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think usually it's like a chicken or like a turkey style gravy.
We do ketchup.
We have that. Well, we call it ketchup.
What did I say?
Ketchup.
All right. Well, sounds like the same thing, probably.
Well, but there's also
Very like,
catsup.
but that's not real. That's on The Simpsons.
I don't know. It seems
Ketchup,
like you're trying to have it both
catsup,
ways.
ketchup, catsup. Oh, did
Right, Spy versus
I
Spy.
blended the two. Okay, whatever. Ketchup, catsup, ketchup.
Listen, we have to catch up on this episode because we are like not very far in.
Jeez Louise. Well, did I mention that I'm sick? Dude, I was in bed all day.
Oh my god, here we go.
Yeah, man. I slept 12 hours last night. Left the house for 4, came back,
Boo-hoo.
went to bed.
Oh, I slept 12 hours last night. Look how well rested I am.
No, my point is that despite all the rest I got, I'm still just so ill. I was gonna say terminally ill, but then I realized that might imply that I'm dying.
Sorry, I just hear some movement out in the hall. I have a guest child, so I have to kind of pay attention.
A bonus child. Are we gonna even talk about the Spy versus Spy? What does this have to do with
trying to move us
advertising?
on to this subject, and you like went off on some tangent.
Okay, well, this is a tangent I'm going off of right now, and that's why fight? Why fight, Kyle? There's enough mad for everyone. Subscribe now and save. Full year, $20. Cheap. You actually save on the newsstand price.
It's more in Canada.
Okay, but you probably still save on the newsstand price, right?
I think you technically save, but I think the savings are minimal.
God, why is that? Why do you guys have so much more inflation than we do?
I don't think it's just inflation. I think there's various factors. So there's like the Canadian dollar is like worth less than the US dollar.
It's not worth less.
Like shipping. Worth less. Space. Worth less.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
yeah.
Compared to some currencies, I mean, it might as well be, but
yeah, the sterling pound. But Ali, are you paying attention? Visit madmagazine.com/subscribe, and you and Kyle can get a subscription.
I already have a file going. Why would I get a subscription?
Yeah, but if you do this, then it'll actually arrive at your door, dude.
But the problem isn't that it didn't arrive at my door. The problem is that it arrived late.
Kyle, say your address so that somebody can buy you a gift subscription.
You can find my address at my website at kylebridgett.com.
What is it? kylebridgett.com?
kylebridgett.com. I'm sure my mailing address, my email address is on there, and you can email me and get my address, I guess.
Well, that doesn't freaking work. This is fun. I do like this. Mad artist response to an article. Draw this figure. They would do this. This is like based on an old advertisement for like a drawing school, right?
Yeah.
And then you submit your drawing, and then they like, I don't know, do something with it.
Well, here's what happens. Tips. You submit your drawing, and then they put you on a mailing list for catalogs for like drawing courses, and they also like might send a salesman to your door who will like evaluate your test and then try to convince you to like enroll in their fly-by-night art school.
Dude, that's so cool. Like, imagine being a salesman that like just went around and like hectored young artists.
This one maybe not specifically, but there's another one that's like you do this drawing test, and it was like kind of like famous, and it has a bunch of different things. It's like complete this picture, arrange these objects, color in the shading on this, and then someone would come and evaluate it, and then basically most people would just get like all A's, and they'd be like, why, yes, you should enroll in our fancy legitimate art school.
Yeah. And that art school
is fake.
No. Let's see, what was I? Oh shit. I forgot the name of the art school. What was it? The dude had sons. He was a famous comic book artist.
Oh, Kuper? No, not Kuper. Kubert.
Kubert. Yeah, there was the Joe Kubert School of Art. Fuck. Imagine how funny that would have been if I told it right. God damn it.
Yeah, I'll just edit it later. Oh, wait, this is your show.
Yeah. Mad art. So anyway, yeah, horses are also very, like, notoriously difficult to draw.
What?
Yeah, dude. You didn't know that? You're an artist. You should.
People draw horses all the time.
Yeah. You know what I like to do is I like to line things up with your body. So look at now you're kind of lined up with the white spy.
Whoa, look at me. I'm running so fast. Wait, which way? This way? Whoa. Yeah. Get that giant round bomb away from me.
Nah, dude. Yeah, horses are famously difficult to draw.
Huh. I didn't think so. I thought they were pretty easy.
Dude, draw me a horse.
Draw you a horse right now?
Yeah, I want to commission you to draw me a horse.
All right, send me an email to my website. And
draw me the horse from that Mr. Hands video.
Do they show the actual horse? I haven't seen the video.
I haven't seen it either. I just know it through reputation. Anyway, let's change the subject. But I like this because it's also like what was the one where they would do like the...
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. There we go.
What was the other one where they like had people draw Hitler or something? It was like a Pictionary thing where they had like a minute to draw the thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one too, and like some of the artists clearly like tried to do that, and other ones just didn't. They're just like, yeah, I did this one in 3 hours.
Oh, here we have Sad Men.
Flipping the page and realizing I can't actually do
Richmond.
That.
Yeah, this is one we were talking about the mad parodies for the upcoming Potter ZB episode, the comic book nerdcast that dares to ask what me worry. It comes out every other week on wherever you listen to podcasts. Wait, what's this?
There should be one on Tuesday or Wednesday. Our Christmas episode.
What? Oh, look at this. Sounds like Kyle is watching porn from the 30s. But wait, Minneapolis-based art instruction schools. What is that? I don't understand.
He's talking about the mail-away art school things.
Dude, I'm from Minneapolis.
Wait, Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, did you know that? I was from Minnesota.
I mean, you tell everybody. You're like a vegan with Minnesota.
All right, we were talking about this. And this is fellow Minnesotan Tom Richmond. That was the art school ad. That's why I mentioned it, Pat. Oh, sweet. Wait, right here? No, says Kansas.
They probably had different locations.
Anyway,
probably regional.
We were talking about the Ghostbusters freaking 2 thing, and you were saying like the one that whatchamacallit wasn't a splash page, but it was like sort of just different pictures stitched together. And one thing that Richmond always does so well is he creates like whole scenes.
He's very good at like situating his, like, especially the like opening Vimmel builder in like in a world. And so it's not just like what we were saying on the podcast, which you couldn't possibly have heard yet because it's not out. But a lot of times what Mort Drucker would do is he'd kind of have like a taste of a background over here and like a little bit of a background over here, and it would kind of bleed into nothingness in between. So in your eye, you'd kind of think it was one scene, but it wouldn't really be. And then he'd just have a row of characters across the bottom.
Yeah.
That sort of give the impression of a big scene. But yeah, Tom Richmond, he doesn't do that usually. He like has a he creates like a world and like situates his characters in it really well.
Yeah. Do you remember this video or this show?
I never actually watched it. I'm actually who's the actor that played Don Draper? What's his name?
John Hamm.
John Hamm. Yeah, I'm watching the latest season of Fargo, and he plays a character on that, a really good character.
Oh, really?
But I know him from a bunch of things. I like John Hamm. He's fun. He's got a good like comedic presence, and he's got a good like serious presence. Even though they're almost identical, they're kind of the same thing.
Yeah, he plays a good straight man. Who's
he's like a he's like a Leslie Nielsen or something.
Yeah. Dude, that honestly, he probably will. As he gets older, he'll just become Leslie Nielsen.
You know, I should watch Mad Men because I hear it's a good show, and you know, it's like set in like the early 60s, right?
Yeah, early 60s, and it's very fun. Like all the costumes are really cool, and you have like, I don't know, the characters. I only watched it like the one time, and I don't know that I watched the entire series, but it's got a bunch of babes in it, you know, so that's pretty cool. But it's cool. It's a fun story, I think. What is this?
Yeah, I should check that out. I should keep that in mind because I'm often looking. It's probably a show that I could kind of like watch while I'm drawing, you know, kind of half watch, I imagine.
Yeah, probably. You
probably
know,
it's a lot of or something.
Dude, so much talking.
Yeah.
I hate quippy banter though. It fucking drives me nuts. Yeah. Like, that show Succession. Did you ever watch that?
No.
That is like
Let me guess what that's about.
Yeah.
A royal family.
No, it's about I guess it's about the Murdochs, basically. It's about a family that runs a conservative news channel, and the kids are all kind of fuck ups and assholes, and they're all endlessly clever, and nobody is ever at a loss for words, and everybody that I know fucking loves this show, and it's like, guys, it's just a little insufferable for me.
Huh. Never seen it, never really heard anything of it. What am I thinking of? Downton Abbey? That's a show, right?
Yeah, and that's another one that's like just so stupid.
Unless I watch a show, I usually don't have any idea what a show is about.
Yeah.
Mad Men is different. I know it's about like advertisers and like these kind of like manly men in like this sort of like office advertising setting where they're all like kind of too smart for the room, and they're also kind of like macho a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're like, dude, babes rule. And then the babes are like, guys, we want riots. And they're like, shut up. That might actually be the best summation of that TV show that I've ever heard. Oh, and then they like advertise too or something. Who knows? Yeah. Anyway, well, let's move on to the television commercial, because this stuff, it might be stuff that you can actually see. Hey guys, if you haven't already, please remember, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. It's the best way to support this channel. Right, Kyle?
That's correct. Sorry, I was trying to read that comic.
Which one? There's no words on it, dude.
The television commercial. You still read the comic, though.
Oh, sorry. Whoop.
Now, this is one you would not understand unless you knew the commercial.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, I was just bitching about that with the Wrigleys, right?
Like you would be like, wait, what's going on? Like why he's like, oh, dog food. Oh, I guess he's walking by a Taco Bell and he's like, wait, you just went to the first store? Like what's going on? Is Taco Bell made of dogs?
Yeah, he's so happy to see that dog. Which we were all so happy to see that dog, right?
Honestly, yeah, I did like that dog. I mean, I think I would feel differently now.
Sorry, I just confused myself. All right, let's move on. Are you there? Hello, can I hear you?
Me, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I keep fucking with things and getting voices in my head.
Well, you know, it's all things in moderation. That's what you got to remember.
Dude, no, I took a heroic dose of NyQuil right before this. No, what I'm figuring out is I think like if I'm sick, I should not live stream, dude, because I can't even hold a conversation. It's ridiculous.
There you go. Well, I'm kind of drifting off too. It would be easier if I had the magazine in front of me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still gonna do the whole thing. So
we got some phone bones here.
Yeah, phone bones shoes. Phone bones eyeglasses. Oh, I fucking know this punchline. This is so stupid. Phone bones wigs and phone bones swimsuits. I kind of.
I'm laughing like to myself already.
So stupid.
That's good. That's good.
No, like what's the dumbest part? Like this whole thing, or the fact that he's like, I'm worried that the reader won't understand that this is phone bone, so I'm gonna have like a little painted sign on a stick that says phone bone.
It wouldn't work. You wouldn't know it was phone bone.
You wouldn't?
The sign phone bone. And also the rhythm of it makes it funny because like phone bone, phone bone, phone bone. It's like gabbo, gabbo, gabbo.
Yeah, and then you get phone bone again.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, all those big things he wears them. Never seen that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't recall this being in color. It's weird to be.
No, it's not. Wait, what is there? Is there like a weird? There's like a weird circle here. I think that's like part of the coloring, because they have like a little.
I think that is. I think that some of the color from the next page is kind of like come off on that, because I feel like that circle looks like it matches the Kool-Aid or the Fool-Aid.
That's what I thought too, but it is not.
Oh, maybe it's just a color.
It wouldn't match up. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the Fool-Aid. This is a classic ad. Kelly Freeze doing that art. And I mean, like, I remember I was talking to Larry Hama once, and for a project that I fucking got depressed about and fell behind.
How many times have you actually talked to Larry Hama?
Once.
Okay, all right, just checking.
Yeah. And but he was talking about
framed that like, oh, I was talking to my buddy.
All right.
This one time.
I was talking to Larry. I was talking to Lair Bear. But he was talking about how he would go down to the Mad offices and like just walk around because they were just open. And he was an artist living in New York, and he had like knew all these artist people. And he was saying how they had like certain piece of artwork hung up, and one of them was like that ice cube that Kelly Freeze painted for that Mad issue in the 60s. I forget which one it was, but how he was just like enamored with it and would just like stare at it. And to me, like this, the way like this glass that he painted with like all of these distorted colors and images like in the background, it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's very nice to see. Very satisfying to look at.
I can't imagine. Like it's just like it's so the way they captured the look of glass, like a glass pitcher like that is just so fascinating to me.
Well, he probably took a photo.
Well, I don't know. It's still, I guess, like, yeah, yeah, that's probably true, right? Like painting from reference, but it's like even knowing that somebody creates something using reference, the fact that they're able to capture it so well is still endlessly impressive to me.
I mean, it's very nice. It's done very well. I don't know. I'm just not super impressed by like those like photorealistic kind of painting.
But I don't think it is photorealistic.
Well, but I mean, it's that kind of style. Like it has that kind of feel.
Well, okay, it extends. I would say like my... Oh, hold on. I'm going to line you up with Phone Bone while I continue this conversation.
It's too bad I can't see the sign.
Yeah, there we go.
No one will know who I am.
So, like...
Wait,
all right. Well, I would say like it extends beyond stuff like this too. And I'm going to stroke your ego for a second. I was on your... Here, should I do this more? On your website, there's like one of the things, I forget what it's for, but it's like this like line of people like walking down the road or something.
Oh, okay.
It's like for an ad or something. I don't know what it was, but it's like that too. Like, I don't know. You have a very good way of like capturing people and expressions and what else? Like what is sort of just like a feeling that I also am just incredibly impressed by.
Well, that's what I like about you, Patrick. You're easily impressed.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Never gonna.
We
I'm
take
not
an
gonna
intermission, or are you just trying to power?
Oh yeah, shit. No. Sorry. Yeah, we'll do an intermission. You got to take a piss, and I have to hack somewhere that's not in the microphone. Here, you go pee, Kyle. And here I am. Please, you guys, if you have not already, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That's the #1 way to support this channel. We are going to be doing a short intermission brought to you by none other than Kyle Bridgett, guest in the show today. So I hope to see you back here very soon.
It's a gas!
Is that an octopus?
No, it's a balloon with many strings.
Is that an octopus?
No, it's a bunch of snakes sucking on a watermelon.
Is that an octopus?
Gee, I don't know. I've never actually looked behind me.
This has been Snappy Answers to Stupid Questions.
And now it's time for Snappy Answers to Stupid Questions.
Hey, are you a jogger?
No, I'm a criminal on the run.
Hey, are you a jogger?
No, I'm a baseball outfielder chasing a long fly ball.
Hey, are you a jogger?
No, I'm breaking in a pair of running shoes for a friend.
Hey, are you a jogger?
Okay, I give up. Yes, I'm a jogger.
Too bad you're not a swimmer.
Hello and welcome back to Flippin' Through the Internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview live stream. We are flipping through the latest issue of Mad Magazine. I have a cold and I can't stop talking about it. We have here a guest, friend of the show, and just I don't know, mediocre guy, probably, not the worst, but also like not the best. Kyle Bridgett.
How's it going, everybody?
Oh, it's going pretty well. How are you?
Oh, I'm just okay.
Yeah. Not the best, not the worst either. Hey, before we get back into the issue, I wanted to talk about something. And that is
this about my drinking problem?
Yeah, Kyle.
We're going to bring in a whole bunch of other YouTubers right now.
No, all the people that care about you are in this live stream right now, Kyle. And we're just here to say you're drinking too much. How about this, though? Wait, browser. There we go. Let's add this to the stage. This, God damn it. Why does it? All right. This is a post from the Mad Magazine Instagram just today. Do you know what this post represents?
Tom Bunk's birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Bunk.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping I could be the one to announce it. But
well, you asked me. You said, you know what this means?
I know, but like, obviously I'm saying it to be like, no, what? Did he die or something? Like, say something funny so that I can be like, no.
Oh, sorry.
Well, anyway, it's his birthday. It's his birthday. You said it already. You can't take it back. It's his birthday.
Well,
what do you like?
I didn't know. I thought you wanted me to say it.
No.
That's what you told me earlier, and then did this and asked me.
Well, I thought you could read between the lines.
Well, I thought I was reading between the lines.
No, you took me too literally. It is Tommy B's birthday. Just change your behavior.
You know what I want? Where's the book? Where's the book of Tom Bunk's non-Garbage Pail Kids pre-Mad underground comics?
I think that you have to curate it.
I mean, it should. Why is that not out there? Why isn't Fantagraphics put that out? He was doing underground comics before Mad. He's got such a great style. He's done so much great work.
Kyle, I have a question.
It's like he just got into Mad and he became like the Mad guy, it seems. He's like so totally associated with Mad.
How about this though, Kyle? So he has this. I don't know any of his pre-Garbage Pail Kids stuff. I know Garbage Pail Kids. I know Mad. That's it, right?
Yeah.
How do people like? Could you go to Fantagraphics and pitch them the idea, like, hey, I want to assemble a book that is about Tom Bunk's artwork, pre-GPK, pre-Mad Magazine.
Yeah, his
That's
other
something you
work.
can do. Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, I think that's one of those situations where you probably can't pitch books to Fantagraphics outside of a certain period of time. Like maybe they have open pitches or something, or you can pitch them maybe at like a convention or something. I don't know. But I imagine if you were already like in at Fantagraphics and they wanted to do it, maybe they could convince them if Fantagraphics thought there was money in it and you had the connection to do it. Like if you, and Tom Bunk, like he does stuff for Vault of Madness, which is like a Mad or EC fanzine.
Yeah. What if you did this? What if you contacted Tom Bunk and you said, hey, I want to put together a book like this. And then you went with Tom Bunk and pitched it.
I mean, yeah, you probably could, especially like, you know, if you had some sort of experience in publishing.
I don't know. I'm just an ideas guy where I take
I don't know. I would think that would probably sell because I think there's a lot of work. The thing is, so he got hired at Garbage Pail Kids on the strength of his comics that he was already doing.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was in Mad yet.
No. I don't think he was
doing
either.
stuff, but he's not thought of as like he's considered an underground cartoonist prior to that, but he's not like spoken of like any of the other underground cartoonists. He's like spoken of as like a mad guy, like a later era mad guy.
Is any of his what other underground comics did he do? Or what?
I've never really seen them. I don't come across them. I love underground comics. Like I look at underground comics all the time. I've never really seen any other than he's in the Harvey Kurtzman book. What's it called? Strange Adventures or whatever.
Okay.
You know that book?
No, I don't.
You'll get laughed out of the room if you say anything nice about it. But
really? Strange Adventures?
Yeah, oh, it's got the shiny cover on it. Yeah, it's like I think it was like from 91.
Yeah. And they'll laugh me out of the room?
Well, here's the thing is, so 1990, it has a bad reputation because it's mediocre. Even though you would think it wouldn't be, because it's written by Harvey Kurtzman. And it features like Sergio Aragones doing a Harvey Kurtzman like pirate comic. You've got Dave Gibbons, William Stout, Tom Bunk does a comic in here. And the thing that's the best thing about this comic book, aside from the 2-page Robert Crumb introduction, which I did a whole video on, is at the end he shows you like the thumbnails for the pages.
Yeah.
And then how the artists interpret them. It's really interesting to see.
Oh, that's super cool.
But it's lackluster, and it was kind of hyped up, and it didn't live up to the hype. And it doesn't really, it's kind of directionless. It's mediocre. Like some of it's funny, some of it's not so funny. None of it is like up to like Mad sort of standards, and there's no overarching theme, which I think hurts it. So, and it has 3 introductions.
What?
Well, here's what I think.
By whom?
So I did a video on this comic that Crumb did, and I suspect that he was actually supposed to illustrate a Harvey Kurtzman comic, like a 6-page Harvey Kurtzman comic, and couldn't hack it because he like notoriously is not good at that. Like he's good at like doing his own thing and nothing else. And didn't deliver, and so instead he gave this 2-page like ode to Harvey Kurtzman comic. And then it left them with like a whole gap of the book missing. That probably would have really tied it together.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So he's like, I can't do your comic, but I can just write some really nice things about you.
Yeah, he wrote like it's actually really nice. The comic's called Ode to Harvey Kurtzman, and it's because Crumb, it's like he grew up basically mad, like defined his life. You know, when he encountered Mad, it changed his life. And he also read Humbug and Trump, and Help. And he was first published in Help, but he also worked at Help, right? Like he was like he was like a intern there, basically.
Yeah, him, Gloria Steinem, and Terry Gilliam.
Yeah.
And probably some other famous people, right?
And what's his name? Harry Chester was, I think, the designer on Help. And he did like all the lettering for all those like monster magazines.
Yeah.
All that cover lettering where it looks like it's done with like brushes and stuff.
Yeah. That's cool. Harry Chester. That's a pretty sick name.
Yeah. Who was the guy from Wonder Woman? He had a better name. It was like Harry...
Harry Nuts.
It was something like that.
Hey, okay, one last thing. How about this? You were talking about old Tommy Richmond? This is a night of Tommies, okay?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh indeed. I forgot to add it to the stage.
Oh, is Claptrap out?
Oh, no, it's not. I've been waiting for this for so long. I backed this book months ago, and it isn't even here yet. Or weeks ago, was it?
I backed this campaign during your live stream that they were on.
Yeah. That was like that was 2 years ago. When did it end? Okay, so yeah, 2020. So 3 years ago, November 21st, 2020, that's when it ended.
I mean, I don't care. Take as long as they need. Like, if it's gonna be a nice book, whatever.
Well, I from the start, I've been saying like, because I've seen people bitch about it, but it's like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know people were upset about it. I
don't know how upset they are, but I've seen people been like, I'm, still waiting on it.
I've ragged on them a bit. I periodically go in and like make sure that my address is up to date because I've moved since I originally backed this.
Yeah. Oh shoot. So wait, no, not me, because I just backed. But yeah, so they're on their way, and then Des and Tom will be in Minnesota signing away.
What other team would you like to see do a book like this?
What other team would I like to see do a book like Claptrap?
Yeah.
Like all new material, not a collection of their previous work.
Yeah, and in the vein of like what they did for Mad Magazine, but without any of the Mad references. Because that's like one of the things apparently in this is that there's no Mad Zeppelins, there's no Arthur the avocado plant. There's none of that in there.
Shit, probably.
That's a good one. I've never worked with Di Bartolo. I never worked with a writer. I was my own writer.
Yeah, who would well, I don't know. It's like a lot of the people that come to mind are dead. So
I'm thinking like, Kit Lively and like who works with Kit Lively, like Dave DeGrand or something.
Yeah. They still do stuff together.
So I guess maybe that'd be a waste.
I think it'd be like Dick DiBartolo and somebody. That would probably be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I wonder is he still funny? Can he still do the yucks?
Doesn't he have like a podcast and like?
Yeah, the Jizz Whiz.
I've been meaning to reach out to him and see if he'll come on our podcast.
Dude, that'd be so cool.
The problem is that like we're never very far ahead. Actually, like we're always getting caught up to like just before it has to come out. So it's like I don't want to ask someone like that and then kind of like string them along and be like 6 months later be like, okay, now we're ready.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it would be fun to have them on a live stream we could tag team them on a live stream. That'd be fun.
There you go. Big three-way
Yeah.
dance.
Dude, that'd be sick. We could do that. And it would help because I think because I've thought about reaching out to him back when I was doing more interviews and stuff for the live streams, but it's a little too intimidating.
I'm not intimidated. Like since starting YouTube, I've talked to a lot of people about doing different kinds of projects, and so few of them have manifested that I wouldn't want someone who like, I don't want to say at that level or something, but someone who's like kind of, you know, in like that sort of, you know, prestigious, I guess.
Yeah.
That's just a synonym, but like, you know, I wouldn't want to like feel like I was stringing him along. Whereas like some other people, it's like, whatever, maybe that'll come together. Maybe it won't.
Yeah. Well, I guess the thing that makes me reluctant is my like sort of gaps in my knowledge about his work and even about Mad Magazine, right? Like I'm not like the most well-informed Mad fan. And
I don't know,
in
I
one
think
respect,
that makes it easier because then you just ask stock questions.
well, yes, in some respects it could make it easier because then it's like I just ask what I'm thinking about. But in the other way, I feel like it kind of backfires too because then it's like you miss some other good questions that you could ask.
That's true. It is nice to see an interview where it's like someone who's like really familiar with the content, who's asking like really pointed questions that maybe haven't been covered before. But the thing is, then you have to almost be one of those guys to really enjoy the interview anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to ask, I would ask about Bill Ray. I would ask about be like, what's up with Bill Ray?
Is that a sore spot?
And then I'd be like, hey, Harvey Kurtzman and Feldstein beef. Tell me about it. Spill the tea.
I don't know. No one's gonna talk bad about anybody.
I know,
except
that's
for Bill
a bummer.
Ray. He's the only one who's
Except
like
Bill
really
Ray.
talk bad.
Bill
And
Ray's
me
the only
accidentally.
dude with, he's the only guy with balls. Yeah, but that's the problem is that Bill Ray, you'll talk shit, but Bill Ray has information too. So that's what we need in his shit talk.
Well, he's offered to
All
come
right.
on the podcast
I know.
to talk Monroe. I just feel like we haven't covered enough Monroe yet.
Oh, we got it. We're gonna take him up on it though, dude. We have to. Right?
Yeah, in year 2.
Which
We're coming up on. We're not too far off.
That's kind of exciting. Here's a ShamWow guy and Tommy B, dude. We talked about both of these things.
Yeah.
Hi,
That's
this
funny.
is Vince.
And it's written by
With
Dick
ShamWow.
DiBartolo.
Oh man. Everything comes full circle.
There you go. What is this? Some kind of freaky book that we're living in? What's going on here?
Never seen
Boy,
this Tom Punk.
This nasal spray's really kicking in.
What is this? Is somebody censoring my comments? I don't know, dude. Well, I don't know. Is your comment a slur? Or
YouTube does do a thing where sometimes the comments in a like just they won't come up, and then a bunch will come up. Because I've had that happen quite a few times, where it's like I tried to reword something because I think I'm being automatically censored or something, and they just keep not coming up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it just seems to work now.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing too is if you have if you've done a link, Mike is muted. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello. I can hear you.
Oh, why does it say my mic is muted?
Where does it
I
say
know
your
why.
mic is muted?
Nothing. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking at the thing and it doesn't say anything's been.
You know what I like about Tom Bunk?
Yeah.
He's got the guts to draw a turd.
Where?
Look at the
Show me
top
the turd.
panel, like second top.
Oh my god.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's like
he's
a
just
bunch
got
of
logs
turds.
floating there.
That's horrible.
And good on Mad to publish that.
Dude, how many turds has Mad published?
There you go. Well, there should be like the Doug Guilford like turd count on
crackcoversite.com/turd counter.
I wonder how he feels about that. I assume that he loves it, but sometimes I'm wrong about stuff like that.
Yeah, so, dude, I can't tell you the amount of times where I thought something was funny only to find out that somebody thinks it's decidedly not funny. So maybe I should send him an email and be like, "Hey, does cracked cover site bother you?"
Well, now the problem is he can't say no, because now he'll look like he's letting it get to him or something.
No, he could say no. He could be like, "Yeah, it's actually no. This is like something that I've been pouring my life into for decades." Like,
and we're sending traffic there constantly. If anything, I feel like crack cover site makes people like it catches people more. It makes them think like, wait, what? And then they might type it in, and then where do they go? Mad cover site. There it is. Boom. Now you remember it because you've stopped and thought about it. I feel like that's something that's overlooked in advertising often, whereas like there's this attitude that you can only capture someone's attention for so long. It's like 2 seconds or something.
yeah.
And it's like if you can make people stop and look at something, or especially take a step, like do some kind of interaction, they're going to remember that.
All right. Well, yeah, I hope that he likes it, because it certainly is all in good fun, and I obviously use his site quite a bit.
I use it all the time. I use Mad Cover Site like I bet you I use Mad Cover Site at least half of the time that I mean to go to Crack Cover Site, and it's probably like 8 times a week.
Oh my
on
god.
average, I bet if you average out for the whole year, I bet you it's 8 times a week on my Mad Cover Site.
Yeah.
/ Crack Cover Site.
Oh, geez Louise. Here we have more effective advertising spaces. These are kind of fun. Who wrote this? Oh, Paul Peter Porges with artist Bob Clark. I mean, these are like kind of hard to comment on. What's Metrocall? Time for Metrocall.
I have no idea.
It's on the belt. Is it like some type of thing where you lose weight? Oh yeah. Is it?
Oh, so it's like when your belt hole, whatever, your pin reaches there, your notch on your belt.
What does it say? Metrocall was a brand of low-calorie powdered diet foods introduced in the early 60s by Mead Johnson Company. There you go. So that's fun. Aetna casualty accident insurance on the banana. I like all these. And then read Mad. Mad did go on to make toilet paper. Wait, this gag was on the cover too once, wasn't it?
Does this predate it? Here I'm on Crack Cover Site right now.
Yeah. And I have a roll of Mad toilet paper.
1968.
This is December 1968.
I'll just go over to issues.
I'm gonna.
That was a regular issue cover, right?
Yeah, I think so. Never had problems with TikTok or Switch.
I've never really been on TikTok.
No, I refuse to go.
Or Switch. Or Twitch. Twitch? You mean Twitch?
Twitch.
I've tried to do Twitch. I don't know. I still broadcast there when I do the Nostril Zone, which I just did last week.
Oh, sweet, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I just have like I don't get it. I don't get Twitch. I understand YouTube. And yeah, I don't get this newfangled twitch. Dude, look what I got recently. Well, you're looking at that. I got one of these radius tools.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are classic. What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah. I'm gonna do some artwork. I'm making I came up with like a little gag that I'm gonna try to develop and illustrate myself. And it's trading cards for pets.
Trading cards for pets.
Yeah, but the trading
like for
cards
the pets
have
to collect, or are they trading cards of pets?
trading cards of pets.
Was it right on the cover? I don't see it. I can't seem to find
Dude, I
it.
swear to God, it was on the cover.
Maybe it was
Maybe
like
it was
a
on the
super...
back. I don't know.
Here,
I
I'm
could
gonna
be
actually just search
misremembering.
toilet paper. I'm gonna go over here to Mad Cover Site. They have a handy dandy search feature.
Oh, they do. On Cracked Cover Site, you mean?
Oh yeah, what'd I say?
Yeah. You said Mad Cover Site.
Oh, I meant to say Cracked Cover Site.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a poll real quick. Here, I got to... Here, let's close this. I bought the Mad toilet paper in the October auction. I got a roll of the Mad toilet paper. I think it was
use it?
Shane Buckley sent it.
Are you gonna use it?
No, I kind of wanted to though. It's still in its wrapper. Hold on, look at.
Could you use like a little bit? Oh, that looks awful.
Yeah, so it's got some Spy versus Spy. It has a Poutine on it. There's like some Alfred E. Newman quotes, and it's like perforated and everything.
Does it loop?
What do you mean? Poop loop?
No, does it loop like the print?
Does it loop? Like front and back? What do you mean?
No,
yeah,
I mean,
it's
if you
all,
unroll it. If you unroll it, is it just repeating?
Well, I bet I don't know. I don't know.
You never unrolled it? You don't know what's on there.
Well, it's in plastic.
Yeah, that's just for shipping. That's just to keep it from getting wrecked in shipping.
Well, yeah, but I'm a collector. I don't want it to get wrecked in my home.
You're like one of those COVID hoarders with your toilet paper.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Sticks McFly for the win. He's coming in with the answer here. I opened the shrink wrap because I want to see how long it was. 7 squares repeating over and over again.
Oh, okay. All right. So I just started a poll, you guys. Please make sure to check out that poll. Check out my poll. We're going to see which is more popular, madcoversite.com or crackedcoversite.com. Enter your vote right now. Do it.
All right, we're closing the poll.
No, don't close it.
Well,
there's been one vote.
People aren't getting on it right away. You don't want to just leave it up there.
We got to leave it up for some period of time. There's one single vote, and it's like, well, maybe there's more than one vote. I can't see.
Right,
I'm
going to go vote.
Voted.
I'm going to go
Yeah,
vote.
go vote. And make sure you vote correctly.
I'm going to exercise my democratic right.
You don't have that right. You're not an American.
Oh, so then I won't go vote.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you can't just
I have a YouTube account. You have a YouTube account.
In America.
I have a right to vote.
Well, on this poll, but I'm just saying
YouTube.
generally speaking, I don't think Canadians actually have rights the way Americans do. Do they?
Well, we have different rights.
Like what?
Like we have the right to health care.
Well,
but we don't have as robust like free speech laws.
Yeah. Am I making Canadian content right now? Am I affected by their new law?
No, I mean
by virtue of having
this
a
isn't
Canadian.
News. This isn't a news program, so it doesn't affect this, I don't think.
Oh, okay, good.
I think that's like a news initiative. I think they can still have content.
Dude, I don't think people understand what cracked cover site is. I think that's the problem with this poll.
Well, they should go there. Go to crack cover site.
Crackcoversite.com. Please check it out. Check it out.
Do you think people think that you made like an entirely like knockoff version of his site?
Yeah, like I spent thousands of dollars and I had them. I hired a Chinese company to scrape all of the metadata off of his website, and I've just recreated it on crackedcoversite.com. Wasn't this in a recent one already? It does look familiar, but no, I think I don't know, dude. No, what you might be thinking of the other thing that Lenny Brenner was in. And that was the soup thing where he's smashing the soup. And that was reprinted in a recent episode.
That was in the other one with a cover by this artist.
By this guy.
Cover.
Yeah, who had the nerve
to
draw Alfred E.
Get that
Newman.
out of here. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Hiss. Boo. I really don't care
people...
that much, but it is weird. It is weird that they would do that.
You know what's weird too is that like people still boo, but hissing doesn't happen anymore.
If you have cats, they do.
No, but I'm just saying for jeering, like nobody
That's
goes.
True. And people don't throw rotten vegetables. That's very frowned
They
upon
don't.
nowadays.
Yeah. I think they're less at hand. Like back, there used to be like
with inflation in groceries. It's like you can't afford to throw your vegetables.
Well, and it's like I think there's just vegetables around. I couldn't reach a vegetable right now at all.
Oh yeah, so because you're American, you'd be throwing like a TV dinner.
I have frozen vegetables, but like if they're gonna call the cops.
You don't have fresh produce?
Not in America, no.
Weird. That's strange.
Well, how do you keep your produce fresh without freezing it?
You put it in the fridge. They have a vegetable crisper.
Well, that's where mine is. It's just in the coldest part of the refrigerator.
That's not called a crisper. That's called a freezer.
Well, I know, but it's the same thing.
No, because the crisper is like the least cold part of the fridge.
Well, no, yes, but what I'm saying is we're different areas of the fridge. Yours is at the bottom, mine's at the top.
Well, I have frozen vegetables too, but I have fresh produce as well.
Oh, you have both. You have frozen vegetables there.
Yeah, of course. But, you prefer to use fresh wherever you can, right?
No, actually.
Unless it's irrelevant. If I was making like a shepherd's pie or something, I wouldn't put fresh corn in it. You put frozen corn.
Yeah.
But,
that shepherd's pie in my pants.
But if I was making like corn on the cob, I wouldn't pull the frozen cobs of corn out of the freezer.
Well, you thaw them, obviously. Like it's you're like deliberately misunderstanding, I think.
No, I mean I just think it's weird that like that would be so normalized. Like I mean we have frozen vegetables, but
it's all there is.
No, there's a whole produce section. You don't have produce sections at your
I shop at a department store though.
Oh, why don't you go to a grocery store?
Because it's closer to my house.
And you don't have a car.
Well, I do have a car. I have an automobile.
Okay.
Yeah, I shop at Target.
Oh, they don't have fresh
and that's
produce.
I don't know. What do you have there that's like a Target? A Walmart?
We have Walmart and they have fresh produce.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Hell, I was at a Giant Tiger today, which is like, I thought was just like
what?
It's called a Giant Tiger, but it's like a Canadian thing.
You guys
I thought they were like a bargain
so
shop.
weird.
I thought they were just like defective products, and they had fresh produce.
What? It was probably scratch and dent, or like maybe they thawed it. It was thawed frozen vegetables.
I think they just do like overstock. They probably have some base items, and they do like overstock things. So they probably buy things that are like really cheap at any given moment that the grocery stores aren't buying or something.
Yeah. And what the hell are we talking about vegetables for?
We're talking about produce.
Ooh, dude, do you have this in your whatchamacallit? For
Oh,
nudity?
what issue is that from?
Here, I'll have to check.
You can go to Crack Cover Site.
Crackcoversite.com. Dude, it doesn't say. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Mad number 96, July 1965.
Okay, hold on.
It's
Potter's
a still
EB.
picture.
Mad Nudes. Let me just open up my Mad Nudity file.
Dude. Oh, man. I love that.
This is what number?
96, dude.
Issue number 96.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the
This
oldest
is great.
one on here.
Dude, look at his eyeballs bulging out. He's squeezing his beer.
Yeah, this is a goodie.
And then look at down here. There's the Addams Family. That's kind of fun. If you have not already, please remember, hit like, hit subscribe, and yes, leave a comment down below. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. Let's see. What the hell? Where did it go? Well, great. I thought it would give like I thought the frick. Anyway, Mad won. Mad cover site won over Cracked cover site, which I guess isn't that much of a surprise. Alligator shoes. I think sometimes the exception was that one, the Don Martin one that they just had with Phone Bone, but it's like sometimes his jokes go too far, like they're just too lengthy. And he'll go like
too many pages. Yeah.
And it's like sometimes it works. Other times it's like, I know what's coming, so just give it to me earlier, dude. Like, what the H?
Yeah, I don't know. I think part of it is like the context in which he was producing a lot of this stuff. I think it's like now when you read a Don Martin, it's like having read so many Don Martins that you know what the humor is like. So you always know what the punchline is, even if you haven't seen it before, or you've seen it 100 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. How about this, though? The comic book ads? We got that Basil Wolverton.
This is like old school, man. This is from the comic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Colorist, Marie Severin. Artist, Will Elder. Writer, Harvey Kurtzman. Look at that Will Elder. He's got the... it's like this sort of like weaselly Wolfman face right there.
I can get the book for this one. Mad 21.
I will send you prizes like these without 1 cent of cost. Like, what were these? Like, a lot of these ads, they were just basically getting children to become salesperson people, right?
Yeah, they were like multi-level marketing schemes for children.
Yeah.
But not even, because they couldn't make money off of them, really.
Hey, did I tell you guys to hit thumbs up? We got 9 thumbs up.
Yeah. Put some more thumbs up.
Yeah. And we got people watching on Instagram, which is kind of cool. I think I'm going to stop doing it to Twitch because I think I almost never get viewers on Twitch, except right now I have 1. So, oh, here we go. Honk Steady, can you open up the phones for an Oliver call? Dude, everybody loved Ollie, man. That was like, it was so funny. That kid was pretty great. But yeah, I think Ollie, he stopped chatting a long time ago, but he's very sick. And he was diagnosed with a cavity, so it's been a shit day for Ollie, dude.
Oh my God. Feel bad for him. I love this Pud comic. I love a fat Pud, you know?
Yeah.
Feel free to clip that.
is a pud? Why? What is that like? Why do I think that's funny?
Well,
Why
that's
am I
pud
laughing
right
at your
there.
joke? Yeah.
From Double Bubble Gum. But the
Yeah.
thing is, when I grew up with Pud, he was skinny.
Yeah.
All the Pud comics I had, he was skinny, but like originally he was fat.
You like a tubby pud?
I do. I like a big fat Pud.
Yeah. What is pud slang for though?
It's just the name of that character. Oh, what's it slang for? I think it's like your nutsack, isn't it? Like
I
this,
hope
like
so.
like the skin.
Yeah, that's called your pud.
I think so.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna
Maybe
believe
I'm
you
wrong.
no matter what.
Hold on. I'll tell you. I have Cassell's Dictionary of Slang right here.
Oh, look at this. You can't say this. This says free. Wait, what is that? Tell me about that. What is that book you just said?
This is Cassell's Dictionary of Slang.
Dude. I love dictionaries.
All right. I use this dictionary all the time. The problem is
Yeah.
like the internet has been like exponential, or has made the creation of slang exponential, that this is really out of date. So it's really only useful for looking up older slang. And even then often it fails. There's so much slang.
Oh,
Pud.
dude. I love dictionaries. I don't know if you know that about me.
I didn't know that about you, but you should pick up this one. This one's really fun. Cassell's Dictionary of Slang. I'm sure you can get it secondhand pretty good. Pud. Okay. We've got.
I see Partridge's Dictionary of Slang.
I don't know. I haven't tried Partridge's. This is Cassell's. Okay, so you got Pud. 1910s. A pudding. And also 1940s. A young girl.
Ooh.
1930s. An easy job. An easy course at college. Thus Pud course. An easy Pud course.
Yeah.
Then you have 1940s. This is what I think. This is from U.S. Teen Campus. 1, the penis. 2, the vagina. 3,
Whoa.
a fool or an idiot. And then they've got Pud. It says, see Pudsey. And then in the 19th century, it was to greet affectionately. To pud a child's hand. Which is an unfortunate thing to say.
Dude, it's not common that you can get a slang term that is both for male and female genitalia, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of like, yeah.
Pudsey is 17th century slang for the hand, and an affectionate term for a child from the 18th century. Wow, there's like a ton of pud entries. Very robust slang term. Oh yeah, I have a table over here. Put stuff on that table. That's why I put that table there.
Dude. The fuck? This is so bizarre. I'm typing on my keyboard on Instagram, and it's typing everything backwards.
You mean like going from the other margin?
Like when I typed in hello, it went OLLEH.
But the letters aren't backwards.
No.
Yeah, that's some sort of function. That's happened to me before on other things.
The fuck?
Probably if you like open that in a new tab or something, it'll work fine. There's some sort of key arrangement you can do that makes you type that way. Probably so you can type in other languages and other keys.
Yeah. Well, wow, you got a virus. Thanks, dude. But it's not doing it on this. Look at here. I'll do it. Boom. Boom. I just said hello and it showed up right. Anyway, I guess I got a virus. Here I have the cowboy carbine.
You say
This is
carbine?
awesome,
I say
dude.
carbine.
Carbine? Yeah, I guess that
Yeah.
is the actual way of pronouncing it, isn't it?
Is it?
Carbine?
I would think like a carbine rifle.
Yeah, carbine rifle. Yeah, it is
Not like
carbine.
a carbine rifle. Those are 3 different things. A car and a bean and a rifle.
You're right. I don't know. Yeah, I just said it. I guess I've never really heard it said out loud.
That's fine. I'm not trying to shame you. I generally thought I was wrong.
No, I think that makes sense because like the E at the end should the I should be a long vowel.
It could be French. It could be like carbonet.
Carbonet, galbene, cowboy, carbonet. Yeah, I like that. We're both wrong.
There you go.
It's carbonet. Cowboy carbonara.
A carbonet rifle.
Dude, he did an awesome job of like recreating all of these to look so.
Just that whole Mad comic, like just the way that it was like surreal and absurdist is just bizarre. That you feel like you're reading some other comic, but it's wacky and weird and different.
Yeah,
you know, it's like uncanny and just so fascinating.
Yeah, from dandelion rifles, and then look at there's this little kid with his head all bandaged and like this little red spot right in the middle of his forehead.
They also might have been doing this at the time because Harvey Kurtzman really had trouble with deadlines, like keeping the deadlines. And so sort of near the end of the Mad comic book, they did a bunch of things to kind of save on time, like doing these more collage works, or they did like that whole Will Elder art issue.
Holy shit.
What
dude,
is this all about?
Is this
is
an ad?
like an ad? Yeah.
This is an ad. This is just an ad.
Can you scan that thing? Oh, I have a new phone.
Yeah.
It probably does this. You can probably just take a picture of it now and it'll show up. Someone posted this on Facebook and I was like, "Oh, I won't look into this because I'm going to own the issue soon." But then it turns out it wasn't out.
Okay, hold on. It brings me to a link tree. Yeah, dude. Oh, look. Wait, what the hell? This doesn't.
My internet friend Hugh is going to be coming on Potter's EB, I think, very soon.
Yeah.
And he worked for Weekly World News and Cracked, and he was in Mad. So maybe he
this
can
is
give us
nuts.
a skinny on this.
Dude, guess what else? My uncle Mo, who was in Weekly World News, he found a copy of the Weekly World News.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to get it. And it wasn't Bigfoot Stole My Wife, like I thought. I think that's just like another Weekly World News headline that I think of fondly. Dude, I would love it if Weekly World News came back.
It was an interesting publication.
Dude,
it definitely deserves a book or a movie. Probably a book. I'd like to see a book more than anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so much of it though, so they would have to edit so much stuff out.
That's the problem. There's a lot of crap, and I'm sure, and a lot of it's like kind of like esoteric.
Yeah.
I was never like a regular reader of Weekly World News, but I picked them up from time to time over, probably a 20-year period.
Yeah. It was always something fun to look through at the grocery store.
They were good. Like, it was definitely like if you were going to get on an airplane, you couldn't go wrong with a Weekly World News.
No, hell no. I am kind of ripping through some of this. Look at this. Oh,
well, it's already midnight here. So.
I know. That's what I'm saying. How about that? Consumer, believe it or nuts. It's my guy right there, Bob Clark, and Dick DiBartolo.
He's a good choice to do Ripley's Believe It or Not parody. He's the right man for the job. Hey, we got a guillotine comic there.
Where? Oh, look at that.
Let's zoom in on that bad boy.
It's Big Boy Burgers.
That's pretty. There's another one where you'd have to know the commercials.
You'd have to know a lot about U.S. advertising.
Yeah.
And burger chains.
Big Boy is a very strange burger chain.
I mean, it's like, is it a chain? How many Big Boy burgers are there?
It's a chain or a franchise or something, because I've been to several in Canada.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're just kind of weird. Like, they're not like a McDonald's. They're like kind of a sit-down restaurant. You could get burgers there. It's kind of aimed at burgers, but you could get like a meatloaf or like a soup and a sandwich. It's like an old person, just like regular diner menu.
It's like a Red Robin. Like
I've
American.
never been to Red Robin, but I think so. Yeah. Like like when I would go there, I get like a hot chicken sandwich or something, like,
all right.
like gravy on it, you eat with a fork and a knife, and they'd have a menu that you could draw on and stuff. They'd have like activities, and they had comics that I think Jack Kirby did a Big Boy comic.
Stop. How do you know so much
Jack
about
Kirby?
Big Boy? You're in a Canadian.
Someone really famous did a Big Boy comic. I feel like maybe it wasn't Jack Kirby now.
Big Boy burger.
Someone famous did them though.
I always thought it was like there was just a single one, and it was just
no. But I get the impression that they're not the same. Like they're not like as unified as a like a Burger King or something. Where it's like if I went to a Burger King in like where are you, Boston?
No, Minneapolis.
Oh, Minneapolis,
Minnesota.
Okay. Oh yeah. So if I feel like if I went to one in like a Burger King in Minnesota, it'd be pretty much the same menu as they have here.
Yeah, except we call our Whopper a Royale with cheese.
Wait, is there even cheese on a Whopper?
I don't fucking know. I think they were talking about. No, that was a Whopper.
That was a quarter pounder with cheese.
The quarter pounder with cheese.
You're talking about Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. It was like, oh yeah, he goes, what do they call Whopper? And he's like, I don't know. I didn't go to Burger King. that was the joke. God damn it. All right. Kyle, it's midnight. And as much as I want to keep you up talking about burgers and burger joints and their advertising, it's probably time that we head out. So
yeah, but if you've enjoyed this for some reason, I don't know, you're some sort of sick individual, you should check out our podcast. It'll probably come out on Tuesday or Thursday. I mean, Tuesday or Wednesday. Our Christmas episode.
Potter's ZB. The link is down in the description. I forgot to put a link to your channel, but of course, there's Canonically Crumb on your YouTube channel.
You can also go to his if you go to Patrick's page, like his YouTube page, his profile page, and scroll to the bottom, you can find a link to me there.
Oh yeah,
channels page, I believe.
There you go. So check him out. Check me out. Make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Those subscriptions, we're cutting it really close. We're trying to get to 800 by December 25th, the birthday of little baby Jesus.
Come on.
There was
a few more subscribers. It's criminal. Like your subscriber count it grows like unfairly slow.
Well, it's because I'm being punished, I guess. I don't know. But let's have
You're being shadow banned.
An immaculate subscription. And get up to 800 subscribers. That is a joke about the Immaculate Conception of Mary. Anyway, for those of you who are not as well versed in Christianity as Kyle Bridgett. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.